Well, hello everyone. This is comrade-Sirius and welcome to episode 62. And well, this is not a good sign. For those of you who know it, well, we are in Libeň and fire has broke up. It was in the middle of the day, but it was raining and I'm not sure that fire crews will be able to get here in time. Probably they won't. Because if you look at the state of fire, yep. They are coming, but I had to manually call them in, and you know where they are? I don't know. Can take a look, but yeah, they are stuck behind the tram. That's no way they can get here. So this is what we get instead. Not good. Okay, the problem is that the fire has destroyed the building, and we have a lot more buildings up here, and you know, we even built and supplied many of these, and I think that we technically should invite at least someone to this city, because it feels like almost we have everything. Like there's water, there is sewage, you know, partly done, I don't know where, but yeah, for example this sewage station feels like it is already, you know, working, which would be fine. Yeah, we got also this substation done, and all the piping that we have, and it's May 1951, so it should be okay. It looks like they are done. Like they should be everything. So that's something we will look into it. There is a demolition office in Vysočany, and you know, this is a high priority, so let me know. Why high priority? Because the fact is, it's not the only thing they had been working on. One of those is, you can take a look, it's brick houses in Vysočany. That's these guys. Why am I demolishing houses in Vysočany? It will be only just these two, but we got a long running problem with people are, you know, unable to get stuff in shops. They come in waves, they come in droves, and the problem is they need to wait. We are able to supply these shops, that's not a problem, but we supply these shops, but then people are waiting, then they take it a long walk up, and it has a devastating effect for, you know, satisfaction. If you take a look, we got some houses that are absolutely not good. Even this one was a really bad one. I needed to, you know, move out those people a bit, because they are technically able to get to a shop, to this one, but then they walk to either sport, which is at least, you know, quite near. That's okay, but on the other side, when they needed to go to, you know, a culture, it was a really long walk, and even, you know, from the shop, that's a problem. Because when they didn't have, you know, these guys, when they didn't have a shop in walking distance and they wanted to practice sport, and then they going here, they would go to the sports hall, but then there is no shop. The only way for them to get to a shop is this stop, and yeah, currently there are only, you know, people, you know, this is for praying. I don't know how it's 50% fulfilled. We have no church, but hey, I get it. And now this is exactly some type of guy you see. You know, you don't know, so you don't speak Czech, but that's not a problem for you. Sport, 60 minutes, it's already done. Food, 1 kilo 50, 0%. Why? It's pretty simple, because the woman, the Umateva Eleonora Abernethy, she lives in here, and if you take a look, that's the house up there. She have a sport in her in the vicinity. Like you can see, there is a sports center right here, so she went there, but yeah, from the sport she couldn't reach. She would go get food if it was in the walking distance, but it's not. You can see the shop is just outside it. And that's what's happening multiple times for multiple people, and I'm not sure that she will be able to get, because she's waiting for already 12 minutes, but you can see 12 minutes here run much slower than, you know, minutes up there. So if you take a look, she'll take the tram. Yeah, okay, let's go. So her free time now is paused. That's funny. But hey, that's how it works. It might be important for you to know. Now she's here and there is a shopping center. So she gets off the tram. If the tram wouldn't come, she would go here, but you have seen that the free time spins much faster than, you know, the waiting time. So that's not great. So now she's going. That's quite a long walk, honestly. Quite a long walk, honestly, for a 67-year-old lady. But hey, now she's in the queue, now she's shopping, and she'll manage. That's a good part, right? She is shopping more than 100%. I don't know why. Maybe it was... It might be due to travel to work. Last day, I'm not sure because I don't see it. People shop more when they have a kid because they need to shop for the kids, but she do not have any kids. But if they travel longer to work, but then it should enhance this. Maybe yesterday she wasn't able to get food. Might be because it's 146% only. So she needs to refill more. Okay, that's something for you. These guys are, you know, to be demolished. Also, you know, these paths and all that, everything around. Also, this big mud path was not a mud path before, but it was the gravel path around. Now it's not. And we will build another shop up here because that's the only way you can battle and let's, you know, let these houses work. But what I would like to have is to have, you know, working stuff down in Libeň as well. So we will move someone there. I don't know where from, but let's take a look. We need fire crews. And the fire station has no footpath. It's not great. Okay, I'll do this thing, this connection. What do you mean other infrastructure is in the way? That's just the path that... This is stupid. But I already built it, so hey, I probably have to do it like this. Okay, so 4-1, 4-2, please high priority, because that's what apparently needed. Now they will be able to walk from there, but we have no houses in reach. That's not great. To be fair, we can jumpstart this house. Like, you know, the old city. There is no church, okay. But they will be able to walk to these guys. They will also be able to walk to kindergarten. That's important part. Okay, so they have kindergarten in range. They have shopping center in range, though it's not started. Okay, what else do they have? They have power, you know, even from 2 sources, that's fine. Heat, water, sure, sewage. Garbage, yeah, they have a garbage connection. I think they are ready. Or at least they should be ready. Yeah, they have connections like these. I will turn this into a gravel path as well, because we might as well do it. Also, again, with slightly higher priority. And I think we are fine. There's another kindergarten. Okay, so this one will... You know what? This one will stay off for now. And they should be able to reach the hospital. Yep, I think it's perfect. The hospital do not have power. That's not great. Okay, so... It should have power. But it has no power. Because this thing has not been done. Okay, this is a high priority wire, but it will take a while. Also, this should get done, and this should get done probably. It's connected to this thing that's also not done. Fucking hell, okay. I mean, they can technically survive without all of these, but it will not be, you know, too comfortable for anyone. This is the wire for hospital. Yeah, this is the wiring for hospital. So it will be connected, right? It should do its work. Yeah, this is a high priority again, but well, it's not built right now. So we'll make it to be built. Hospital is it has another problem, and it has no containers, which it should have absolutely. We have receptacles down here. Yeah, they do not have power, but I don't care. It would be fine if we had a little bit more money, but well, can't have everything, right? Last chance to buy. What is this thing? What the? What is this? Did we start too many construction projects at once or what? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, it will drain our gravel supply a lot, but... Why are these guys so slow? Like 14, 15. Is it due to those turns? Might be. This is not great, but well... It was due to them being idle for a long time. So now they basically should be able to get out. They are moving slowly, but... Slowly is the key word. Yeah, replacement of these will be probably a good future, good investment into future. So be it. Okay, what can we buy or what we need to buy? First, we need to buy, well, at least some vehicles. What is it? Skoda is the IFA is the easiest, so let's do 1 and 1. Because why not? At least have like 2. I will switch this off because we will need the wire to be done first. So let me know when this is done. Like, there's no other way for me. Sport is not exactly done, but once it will be, let me know, because I will need to set it somehow. We need meat. And we need fire trucks. Okay, let's go with fire trucks, because they will need to come. And they will need to refuel, right? We do not have a refueling station, as far as I'm... We have. Okay, we have. Not great. We will need bigger distribution cars. But okay, let's start with these. A gas, a Skoda. 18. That's fine. 10, 12. They will not be able to go more than 60. So we'll get them a ladder, because this is 70. They might do 70 on some roads. That's probably a good thing to have. Yeah, but Skoda cistern, let's give it here. That's fine. They will be able to refuel once power will be here. They will get it assigned. So that's about it. And I will need to change these guys. They can transport only 4 tons. And that's not great. And these are, small distributions that we can use, because we have 2 into fuel, and we get these 2 that are just built and not doing anything. So, what are you doing? You're going home. Okay, now you're not going home. You're going here. What do we have as a cistern? 6 to 7 tons, Skoda, okay, for 7. Another Tatra, 55, 62. This one is way more costly. What do we have? Red ones? Yeah, sure. We're gonna help them, and we'll slowly replace them. I need to care about our money, so we won't go full ham on all of these. But we have a lot of tourists, so I think we are able to, do stuff. Yeah, there are some unhappy houses, we know. Market Hall Radotín. Oh, that's an interesting one. That will attract a lot of people, and a funny part, it has no sewage and water. Okay. Discard everything. We do not need everyone here. So, yeah. We planned, few things here. They are slowly getting constructed. Don't worry. Things will happen. They will not happen. You know, in too fast pace because we are not able to do stuff. Also, main footpath will be built with lamps for now. Some of the older ones will be modernized. You can also see it, like, you know, that I'm trying to connect already built paths, you know, with houses, so we can later on continue with, you know, developing them. So that's what we'll have. What we'll have here in Radotín. Some stuff is already done. Some not. Yeah. You probably can imagine it. Can someone come and build this? They definitely can. So I don't know, like maybe 10 people. We can have 10 workers. That shouldn't be a problem. That's a monument number 1. A monument number 2. Yeah, it will need a lot of workers as well. So, you know, let's not drain it too far. Let's add 5. So we have at least some. Well, probably we can do like 5 here as well because reasons. Okay, so this is what we have seen. Yeah, fire destroyed a building. Now we know. Speaking of hotels, they are fine. Some worker, why they cannot get a food? That's an interesting problem to have. Same with, you know, pub and meat. You should have these things here, but if we will get more tourists, it might be a problem. Also, this is probably way too high for what we already, like, you know, have in the area. Okay, let's just optimize a little bit, right? Yeah, some tourists are waiting. What are these do, by the way? I have no idea. Can we just, you know, not have a personal embankment observation tower? Okay. Please no. I know that it can work like this, but we would need workers from in these houses and we do not have them, so please don't. It's much better. By the way, this message is there's no fuel because this is a port for people. It would be interesting to have a small barge or a small ship to be able to, you know, get stuff, but can we even get something like a ship, like a small dockyard? The only problem is that, you know, a little dock, it's just way too big for what we already like can do. Not even funny. Should I build a lake over here somewhere? Because, you know, to have ships, you can build it like this, but they won't be able to pass. You need something like a lake, which, to be fair, there is something like a ship. It's not a shipyard. There are, you know, rowers and guys who train on the Vltava River. But we might do a port in Branik just for the sake of it. Might be interesting. Interesting option. I might do it actually in the future, not now, because now we are not building it. What I have gotten into in the meantime is that I started researching the aluminum oxide and then the aluminum production, so that might actually help. We also, you know, managed to try to work on these guys, so it will get done semi soon, I would say. There should be steel coming in here. It's not, but okay. Let me know, you know, for 6. I will add people here and just let me know when you are here. And we started building this dump. It's a mixed in. And I started also with, you know, this road, because that one needs to happen as well. And we are slowly bringing this up. I know that it will need a lot more stuff, for example, you know, wires and stuff. And should I plan for this right now? Feels like I should, but I don't feel like I want to. That's little problematic. But what we at least should start is we have this big power switch, and we probably should, you know, have a. You probably should have another, you know, not fire, but transformer. Yeah, that thing can catch fire, but it would be fine if it wouldn't. Okay, where are we going to put it? Because this industry, for if you do not know it, aluminum industry is one of the hardest one on, you know, power consumption. You can see that this thing running fully can consume 2.5 megawatts. That's a lot. This thing, it's also only 2.85. I don't know what has happened, but yeah. The aluminum smelting is probably draws a lot of power. So we absolutely need some. We need some power here. And to be fair, this little area next to train lines feels like a good enough option for me. Not completely sure if it's the best one for us, but it feels like we should be able to just, you know, make it here. And we would also, there will also be some fire station nearby, because so far there has been things burning, but we have, you know, this fire station. As you can see, it can reach a lot of spaces, but it cannot reach further. So this will be at the edge of its range. It will be on fast roads, but it's the edge of its range. So we'll absolutely need, you know, next to our waste industry, we will have a fire station, and then, you know, whoever will remain on those buses and trolley buses and stuff will go to the aluminum industry, which is probably important enough for me to just place it here. It feels like I should do it right now, because otherwise I will forget, and that's not the best part. It doesn't need to be the big station, it just needs to be a station, a fire station. So let's do it. Not the horse one, please. The small one with 2 slots. Yeah, feels okay enough. Like this, or turn it around. Reason? I don't know. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of stuff that can happen, but we overlap ranges, and I would rather have 2 stations than 1. Does it need to have an asphalt connection? It does not. Okay, it's 21 meters. That means it's buildable with machinery. That's fine. Do it. Okay. And can we just... We can cross footpath through here. Do we need it? I don't think we need it, so let's not do it. But we will need a way to, you know, build the footpath leading to it, so we'll do. It doesn't need to have a footpath. They will be able to walk. But, you know, for the sake of it, let's just add it to them. So it means, you know, construct it anyways, because then you need to reassign it. So that's stuff for us. And now, where are we going to split this thing up? Because this is the entry building, right? Now we have a transformer, and we will need 1 transformer for this whole area, which we can probably put here. This thing can get on the other side. There's no reason to not do it like this. I probably can at this a little bit. And we can have another transformer right at the side. Why? The simplest reason is that there's some industry up here. There is some industry, you know, some storages, conveyor towers and stuff like that in here as well. I don't think we'll need more than 2. We will also need to have some type of maybe another transformer up in the mountain. That's what these connections will be. Which is, by the way, this will be 7 megawatts. This will be 7 megawatts as well. We definitely do not need more. 12 will come in, because that's what we'll need. And that's the main thing I am planning right now, because that's the thing we need. We need to plan through. Also, there's one good argument for leaving this out of the city transformer altogether and just go through this main one, because this thing can transport more than 18 megawatts. This thing cannot. It has 19. This thing has listed 19 as well, but you can definitely track like 56 through it, 3 times 18. So it's one argument for it, and the other argument is that the city is probably more important than the industry. So if need be, we can just assign priorities. So that's what we'll do. Close down, and by default, if you know it, if you don't know it now, you know. By default, if you have this priority switch, the thing that is closest to the entrance, to the road entrance, is by default the highest priority. It doesn't matter, you can set it otherwise, but in history, once or twice it happened that when you have, the game update, the core game update, they reset it to their default. So if you want to be super future safe, I don't think it will happen again. But if you want to be future proof, like 100%, 120%, do this. Highest priority is always next to the road, so you won't face another surprise. I don't think it is relevant to fear about it anymore, but if you do, if you want to fear something, you can absolutely, take this into account. Okay, how are we going to get up here? I'll probably bypass the city because it's faster. Okay, can we please, go upwards a little? Yeah. Another thing, wires and wires do not like to be placed under roads, which is, that does not help. Yeah. Okay. Now we can go alongside the road, next to the roundabout. It's not a problem. These are the small ones. We can absolutely bypass them. And then, I don't know where I am. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, to be fair, let's go alongside this building, because that's where it would be okay even in reality. So that's fine. Oh, we'll probably bypass those train tracks. We will not need anything up here at the coast, and then we can just follow the coast, and we will end up exactly where I would like to. This is the connection I want. It will have multiple stages, you can see, and I will not join it together, because if you join it together, you're an idiot. Well, not mean to do, touch anyone, but you can have one excavator on each of these sections. So why would you join it together exactly again? Yeah, that's about it. Also, you know me by now, but let's do a gate. How about we use, this gate with, some metal objects? I think it's okay. Do I want to split this up before they will finish this? Yes, I do. So, yeah, for 5, you can start doing your stuff. And then, yeah, this is a too sharp of a turn. I don't think it is too sharp of a turn, but hey, if you feel like it, it is. That's all I can say to you. So that's all. That's what we need apparently right now. And if we don't need to work on this, okay? We need more stuff right away. This road will get upgraded to a road with trolleybus, as well as these are. By the way, asphalt is north of tracks. Is it north? No, it's west. West from tracks. On this side, it's still, you know, brick roads. So that's what we have. I think it's okay. Although we can probably asphalt this too, because we have machinery for it. But now, you know, let's make this a higher priority, because that's a thing we absolutely need. We need to, you know, kind of work with what we have. And yeah, these guys are, our guys are working on bridges, so that's okay, I guess. Good. How are we going all the way up here? Yeah. They will get finished with this, but we do not have that many workers. That's why we are building, you know, these quarters. And as it seems, we can start on connecting some paths. So this is easy. This is stuff that we need. By the way, can we squeeze a footpath? We cannot squeeze a footpath in here, so that's an important part, right? That's quite an important part. But and the middle one is not done. Okay, but this one is done, so that's good, and this one is done as well. They were set on higher priority, which then is what they were supposed to do. I'm not mad at all, but we need to continue with our journey. And you know what we'll do? We'll do roads with lamps. This one is not exactly how I wanted it to, you know, turn. Okay, we need to do it this way, so the lamp is on the other side. Okay, fuck you. Not exactly a fan of this, but well, if that turn out to be this way, I mean, you can. Also, what is the walking speed of this? 87%. What is walking speed of a footpath? 95. Do I even care? Yes, I do, because it will look better. Okay. So footpaths with, you know, footpaths and lamps will go on this side. I will not build it anywhere else, but you know, these two you can have. How is it that you cannot get to this building? Why? What is the problem? What is the problem here? Because you are connected, like, absolutely. What the fuck did I just make? What the fuck did just happen, right? Okay. This 4-5 is connectable, okay? This is connectable, like, absolutely. And this one, why? I don't know what happened. But if something is not, you know, doable and workable, it's probably a good question. I was like, okay, why can't they reach it? And yeah, I just, you know, made this. Okay. I'll be fine. I'll manage. Okay. There's a lot I need to learn. Okay, and by the way, these guys should probably get some priority as well, because yeah, and we'll need workers. Fine, we'll need. This one technically will not need too many of them. These guys should probably get done sooner. This is a brick road, brick path. I don't know what it is, but can definitely get done. And these guys can definitely have access, so they are closer to school. Okay. I'm playing and the game is playing itself. For a while. That's not a good thing. Okay. Too many cases. Jablitzer. Fuck. We need to swing around on the map a lot. So, this is this. Okay. 21%. Fine. Let's start the second station again. Well, as well. Now. That should help us, right? That should help us, because, yeah, this is not great. We have a... Yeah, we have a lot of people up here, so that's why. They are not needed right now, okay? These guys are, you know, university educated. That's fine. You know what? Stop moving here and move everyone here. That's one part. This house can work and this one will not. Okay? Let me know when, not this thing, but let me know when you will overflow. Now, yes, there will be guys needed once this is done. It is on high priority, but it's not done at all, and it will take a while, right? So we can't do anything about it. But this house is the house I probably want to use, and want to use it for Libeň. We need one more thing that I know I didn't make, so let's do it together. And there will be a meat truck, 65, 3 tons, that's perfect. 2 tons, probably enough, because it costs 3 times less, so that's probably a good thing about it. So this is what we have it. Okay, refrigerated truck, and you will go quite a long way, it seems. So the big speed is probably better. Okay, because we need meat here. So you will go all the way to the meat storage, which is not great, but you will... Well, wait until loaded is maybe not the best idea, but let's do it. No, don't do it, please. And you will go here, and you will wait until unloaded. Because there's no way we get meat here. Anyway. This will mean we can have like 10 sellers for now. And that should be okay. And he saw that it's good, right? Yeah. Now, they have finished a road. Okay, which road was it? This one. What does that mean? A lot of things. It means that we can start work on the separation plant, which is not for 1 but for 5. Okay, this thing can wait. This thing can also wait, but probably it's not a good time to wait that long. Also, this stop is not done, and I know that it will be done soon. But can we, like, you know, split this into 2 anyways? Because it would be a better would be better for all of us anyways. Like, can we, please? Thank you. This is what? This is an incinerator. This thing has a route all the way at the back. Okay. Can we do something about it? Probably not, but we can try. Can we have a parallel construction route? It feels like we can. That's fine. Okay. I was in the middle of something. Yeah, good. This is the thing we need, right? Because what do we need to have is to, you know, start on this. We got separation plant and mixed out. These are the only things that are needed, you know, this fast. But they will be needed. Also, there is a gravel road that would be fine to have done. And then there is a need for a footpath to reach the separation plant. And this is where all those, you know, small connections that we added will hopefully help. Because walking speed on a gravel road, if you take a look at it, this one, yeah, it's 62%. What does those percentage even means? You probably know it by now, but those percentages mean that 100% is the maximum distance a person can walk, and it's around 480 meters right now with, you know, those 100% with asphalt or, you know, brick paths. 87% gravel path is 400 meters. It's like 415. Who cares? It's a good gold standard that we were used to have a long time, right? So it's probably a good thing to, you know, acknowledge that this this is a thing and just, you know, operate with it somehow. This is fine, because we will need this connection, and we will need to connect this footpath down here as well. Can we just, I don't know, it's like F4. This is probably too close anyway, so we can do it like this. Yeah, the game has its kinks, but it's working, so I will allow it, right? Also, this thing can absolutely be a gravel road. I don't know why. Why would I protest? And that's all of it so far. You can see everything is comfortably in the range. What is funny that even this thing will be in the range, but we do not need it. It's a construction site, but it can technically employ workers, so that's why we have this. This is for hazardous waste. I think hazardous waste can wait, I think, a little. But it would be also fine to, you know, construct it. Because once we start with this, it will play a huge role. But the important part is the separation plant, but this one is, you know, the highest. Now we'll need workers, and workers, the mixer is coming, that's fine. Open hull is coming, we'll only need workers. Once they will be there, at least one of it, people will come and will happen. Once it's done, they will let me know, so that's superb. I really like it. By the way, I think you probably can do some stuff. Okay, we'll see. It will happen somehow, somewhere. Did I broke something with the asphalt truck? I may have. How many trucks are coming? Yeah, a lot. Fuck off. That's why nothing is getting built, right? It's like, yeah, we got a lot to do, man. I'm like, yeah, I know. Okay, that's one thing. Loyalty, fuck it. University. We got what it was, by the way. Probably something against cold. That's fine. So people should be more happy. 92% is very good, by the way. 27 alcohol. You know what? Let's do perforates. I want markets. We need more people. I want markets. Do it. Loyalty, yeah, I know. Satisfaction can happen. Radotin, some footpath. Oh, yes, this one. Yeah, I noticed already. And that's all. Okay. You know what we'll have? There is a shop down here. And there's a lot of stuff down here. You know what? You know what we'll do? We'll do this. This will be a connecting footpath that we'll definitely want to have. We can have brakes down here. We can have obviously brakes down here. There will be a brake road, but without lamps on the other side, because brakes are fine to walk on. And once there will be an option, we will connect it. There are trash receptacles for these two guys. I'm not sure this one will be in range, but we can take a look. If this is 58 meters, they will probably be able to reach this anyway. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. Good, good. Everything is assigned. Well, it was not, but now it is, and yeah, including those footpaths. I am moderating things like, you know, with high priorities and stuff, because that's what we need apparently. So for example, this guy is, you know, happening. These guys will also be happening, you know, pretty soon, because that's what we need basically. Otherwise, you can have a lot of work sites, but you need to, you know, moderate them somehow. This is a pub, by the way. Can we assign a pub? Well, where would we have people for it? Like, because yeah. This is pretty flat. We can have a lot more people in this city before it runs out of, you know, everything. We have a lot of cops. Yeah, and we have a lot of people in hotels, but yeah, that shit happens. Okay, stop tinkering around. Let's move to Libeň, because that's what we'll need. That's what we need and that's what we want. By the way, what is this thing? It's end station for buses. That's an interesting choice. Why would I put it here? Yeah, because buses will come here. Okay. I'm in. Oh, this is too short. It is. We'll build it anyway. I could move it a little bit further. Might help those buses, but not doing it right now. Okay. This road is also done, which is super helpful. Do I want to... Yeah, well, let's turn this one at least into gravel, because that will help as well. And we do have a gravel truck, so that's fine. What are we missing? We got Kino, we got heat exchanger, we got kindergarten. Okay, like, 10 people should be probably enough. And yeah, this is fine. Meat is coming, so it won't be too big of a problem. I think we are okay. Well, not at all. Few more stuff. By the way, did I set... Yeah, I set them to let me know. Okay, that's good. This is distribution for trash. It would be fine to get them some truck. These are technical services. We do have a snowplow, we do have a water truck, and we do have, a sewage truck. Guys, we'll let you assign and move to here, because that's fine. We got chemicals. Chemicals are fine, so that means water will get picked up here, because... Yeah, but nobody will work there. People in this house can work there, so I will need to move someone there. That will solve it. Okay, waste. Waste is down here in Svirajkov. If need be, yeah, wastewater will get transported here. That's fine. Okay? Okay. We will need the heating plant. Yeah, we will need supply of this. That's not... we're already at 40 minutes up, so not doing it right now. It will wait. Okay, where you are going to put up all your waste. These will be city waste. What do I mean with this? These guys will have only in the future. Now they might have the big ones, but in the future these guys will have only small waste trucks. So they will not go to to the industry, even though the city will be quite big. These guys will get snowplows and they will get something for a small industry. So these ones they will not be able to take out in the future. By the way, we can do something like, I don't know, 3 people here, because why not? And people will finally maybe work in this area, so that will be fine. Also, can we make this house like, yeah, university educated only? That would probably help. And also this one. Yeah, sure, why not? Because we'll need more people, like a lot more people, and there is a university here. I will need to plan a lot more houses in all of this area, but I haven't managed to do it yet. So that's why it's not done. It's the only reason, basically. Not basically, it is the only reason. Okay, I'm just doing what I'm always doing. It's like I'm looking at stuff that is not done and see that it can be done. And, stop tinkering around. Start working. Yeah, there's a fuel. That's fine. Okay, we need some waste trucks. And waste truck, probably the Skoda. This is just a 3 ton. This is 5 tons. So these ones are absolutely better. So, but we can afford only one. So that's what we'll do. And do they reach everyone? They do reach everyone, at least for now. So you know what? Let's pick everything here. I will split these into categories. We'll have, a little bit of hazardous waste, because that's what needs to happen sometimes, from a hospital. So they have where to put it. Will we sort the bio waste down here? In the future we might. So let's just do like, I don't know, 4 of these. We can copy, by the way. Why I'm doing this? I already done this once. You can copy it from the other side. Like, yeah, this is exactly what I want. This is for... By the way, this is not a great option. It's a safer option than nothing, but... you know what is a problematic with it? These storages do emit pollution, so... Yeah. They have their problems. We can also copy it to this one, because... It is connected, so they might be able to work on it and, you know, help constructing it. And we will need a big waste truck in here, because we will need to copy this setup, basically the same thing that as this distribution office. This is a waste distribution office from Vysočany. We can copy it, so they will be just like here. The only thing that will not happen is the source, because the source is obviously not Vysočany, but this one. But that's what they will deploy. Like, load anything. If we would want to, we can absolutely do it like this, so we can move it up there. Hazardous waste, gravel waste, yeah, gravel recycling, mixed waste. In the future, do we have, by the way, a recycling plant? I don't think we have it. Did I make a mistake by not including the stuff in here? I might have. That's gonna be fun. We can probably add it somewhere. That's... Okay, this is out. This is not in. Okay. Like, we can put it here probably. Well, not on this... Not exactly on the side, but it would be connectable. Yeah, that's something we can think about, because yeah, there will be trains, you know, going. It will be fixed trains going to set to load, because there's this storage. We can probably be able to put it in the storage anyway. Somehow. Route might be a little bit of a problem, but you know, an engine or two will definitely help us. Yeah, I completely forgot. That's funny. Okay, but that's it, and we are missing on resource, on money quite a lot. Are we going to lose a lot of money, or you know, what the fuck we are buying right now? Like this lot. Yeah, that's probably. It will probably need some safeguarding. But hey, let's do the thing you came here for. Let's move people in. Let's try it. This is as 135. We can allow people to, you know, move in. And we'll start with these guys from Jablitze, because that's what we need. We got 49 university educated. That's completely enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this house is bigger. And now I'm really curious what will happen. Did we got opened up like every slot that is here? I know that you do not have any, you know, kindergarten. Let's just do it in this manner. And you know what? This is a great site at the end. So, I hope you enjoyed. And if these people will survive, you'll see in the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye bye.